What's up, Duolo Nation? It's your killer, Michael.
Let's see the news feed. Let's check out what's happening in the Twitter sphere.
MAGA trending again.
Oh, I know. The New Mutants trailer. I watched that.
I watched that too.
I thought it was interesting. Everyone seems to really not like it.
Yeah,
but
I'm in that group of people who don't like it.
I like it because Split Girl's in it and Game of Thrones
Shows don't
star
have to be good now.
Maisie
They just
Williams.
have one person in.
Yeah, exactly. And Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things. It's a movie.
Yeah, I know. That guy's kind of weird looking, but
No, he looks like he should be in the Gorillas. Compare his
he looks
face
like
and to
he
the
should be
Gorillas.
gorillas.
Yeah, he looks like one of the Gorillas guys.
Well, the gorillas are like animated, you know that, right? They're not
Gorilla.
real people.
Yeah, still look. Gorillas. He looks like the guy on the left here. On the left.
On the left, there's two fucking people on the left.
On the left.
Send
Actually,
me,
both of them.
Just send me a square of people from there.
On the left-hand corner.
There's literally two left-hand corners.
What are you talking about?
The top left
Oh,
or the
the
bottom
top left-hand corner. I mean, you can just tell which one's Charlie Heaton and which one isn't. It's not that hard. Look, compare the two. Charlie Heaton.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
He looks like he should be part of the Gorillas.
Sure,
No?
he's the fifth gorilla.
No, he's one of the Gorillas, not a new gorilla.
When they make the gorilla biopic, he'll play that guy.
Why are they making a Gorillas biopic? Why are they making a biopic for cartoon characters? Tell me this,
I
you
don't know.
idiot. They could make a movie about the guy who created the Gorillas and the other dude.
There's two dudes.
They seem pretty edgy.
Probably.
Alright, checking the feed again. Moving down to the
Okay, I'm
next
gonna kill myself.
segment.
If Ethan is in this podcast and just is going,
That's you most of the time anyways.
yeah, but not during the podcast.
Yeah, Ethan, could you quiet yourself down? If you're not gonna
What
be...
am I doing?
Well, you're a guest on our show and you're just typing right now?
Oh, the show's on right now.
Yes, dude, the
No,
show is always
we're
on.
setting the show.
Dude, we just had a great segment about the New
I
Mutants
had my
trailer.
headphones off.
Okay, the New Mutants trailer. Ethan, what do you think about it? You probably didn't even watch it.
Why do I feel like I'm antagonized on this show?
Because you don't watch
Can
these
you give me
movies.
an intro, please?
Alright, hey
The
guys.
folks don't know who I am.
Hey Duolo listeners, all you Duolo heads out there. We got a special guest in house. It's Ethan Tkachuk.
Woo!
What up,
Hey!
Ethan? Our first special guest. And myself, Michael Lau.
Extraordinaire.
Yes, and myself, Michael Lau, at Michael Lau on Twitter, and at Ian
That's not your
Vanagas. Oh, it's not. My at is at I am Michael with 2 L's at the end. And Ian Vanagas, go ahead and plug your Twitter.
That's at Ian Vanagas.
Alright,
Because
alright.
I'm not anonymous like you.
My name is in the... Alright. So, Ethan, have you
we're
seen...
just gonna get back to fucking
Yeah,
typing.
I want it...
Can we...
Hello,
Okay, can we ban Ethan from the...
Ethan, just use your
Ethan
mouse.
here, resident alpha and aesthetic.
Could you take this
Glad
Glad to be on
seriously?
the show.
Duolo heads do
Resident
not...
Evil.
are very offended
Glad to
when...
be on the show. How are you guys?
Fine.
I'm great.
Alright,
I'm better now that you
first
stopped
segment of Duo show.
Denny Villeneuve news.
No.
Let's look it up.
And you could have just made a very good pun there. Denny Villeneuve.
Denny Villeneuve.
But
The new
anyways,
segment.
I
Our
was
first segment.
the Denis Villeneuve first on the docket. Could we just get to the first on the docket? I'm trying to go through all these
Okay.
Okay, Ethan, have you seen the New
Michael.
Mutants trailer?
I have.
And what
I
did you
have
think of
actually.
what?
I thought it was really. I thought it was out of the ordinary. Like they're changing shit up.
Yeah, because it's like
It's
an
definitely
X-Men
got
fan
that horror
or
vibe to
X-Men.
it
Yeah.
that everyone's saying. It's kind of interesting. I think it'd be cool to watch. Intrigued. It's
Yeah,
different.
but all I hear on the internet is that people are saying that it's like uh, super cliche horror stuff, you know? But then I think we just need another trailer to like kind of show off that there's like superpowers involved in a horror movie, and it could like bring a different like
Yeah, so
feel
far
to
they
it.
haven't really shown much of like the superpowers of all the kids and stuff. Kind of does just look like a horror movie, but
Yeah,
another trailer I think is what we need.
yeah, another trailer, and it's coming out April, so hopefully maybe by the end of the year.
Anna Taylor-Joy is my favorite waifu.
Shut the hell up! It's Anya. God.
Is that the split chick?
Yeah, Anya
Yeah.
Taylor-Joy. She's like the
Oh
greatest.
man.
She's literally in. She's all her entire resume is just horror movies.
All right,
Split,
segment
The
2.
Witch.
The Anna Taylor-Joy fan club.
It's not Anna, cause you stopped saying Anna though. You're obviously not in the fan club because you say Anna and it's Anya. It's Anya
Okay,
Taylor-Joy.
All right.
All right, next
What's
on the.
next?
Wait. I didn't ask for your opinion, Ian. What is your opinion on
I
the
don't
New
know. I'm
Mutants
not a
trailer?
big horror movie fan, as you know.
Yeah, but you like
so-
superhero movies, and this should be dope. You know, like it's different
Well,
from the
I
rest
mean,
of
I
it.
think my dislike of
You
I like
you
the superhero
dislike
movies.
horror movies? You don't even want to watch, even if there's a comic book element to it.
We'll see. I mean, I'm not.
Hopefully, honestly, we just need another trailer to kind of judge what
It's
will.
too early.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
It's a movie, right? Or is it a TV show?
It's a movie. Jesus. And the director who directed it is actually like he did Fault in the Stars, Fault in Our Stars.
Oh wow, big career for the man.
I mean, no, I mean it was a fairly successful movie, and he knows how to do like
Successful
kids.
book.
No, I mean no, the director of the movie, not the book. I know what you're talking about, John Green or whatever his name is, the guy who did the book. But I'm talking about the movie, the guy who did the movie. I'm pretty sure he like, he did a good job. The Fault in Our Stars. Let's see, what's the RT consensus? It's an 81% on RT. And the thing is, the thing to take away from that movie is that he knows how to do like teenage movies, right? It's about teenage love. So possibly he can like capture that kind of like
So horror movies.
teenage
Love.
vibe in horror movies, you know?
Why don't we just watch everyone's favorite teen horror movie, Bella Thorne, and The Babysitter?
Bella Thorne's Trade Goods?
Yeah, Bella Thorne actually.
Bella Thorne is just a G-list actor who's trying to find any sort of work, like posing nude and stuff. So, you
Wow.
know. Anyways,
Babysitter.
not in my docket. So I don't know why we
Okay.
jump to that. I'm the podcast leader, so you should follow the podcast leader.
Roger.
All right. Next thing, I'm pretty sure both of you probably saw this. The Eminem freestyle verse.
I have not.
All right. Next on the docket.
I haven't even I haven't even heard of that. What is
I just
that?
on Twitter, I just keep seeing this
Eminem-
video where Eminem's rapping.
Freestyle diss track.
Dude, this is the
And it was
YouTube.
like, okay,
this is
it
the
was-
real life
it was-
version of a
everyone was
diss
like,
track.
Yay, like,
He
okay,
freestyle
okay.
diss tracked who?
He diss tracked Donald Trump.
Oh. I'm sure a lot of people jumped on that shit.
Yeah, they were loving it.
On Twitter, all I saw was how amazing it was, but I mean, there's
They
no
said,
music
"Ba,
to
ba,
it.
ba, ba." I'm loving it.
There's just. What are your thoughts, Ian?
I don't know. It's fine. It's like beating a dead horse at this point, but I guess.
What?
need
What do you mean
concept.
beating a dead horse?
Railing on Donald Trump, like.
They're not
Oh.
gonna do anything.
I mean,
I'm
he's
pretty
gonna be
sure,
president
like,
for the
no
next 4
one's-
years, and nothing.
Yeah,
No one's gonna.
one's attitude about Donald Trump.
That's
day-to-day,
that's
so-
true. True opinion. I agree.
Eminem also doesn't strike me as much of a politician, but hey,
I'm
you-
sure he has some sort of political view, and he probably wants to like say something, you know, in his music or whatever.
How was his freestyle though? Did it seem like it came from like, an educated viewpoint from
I
like
don't know.
someone
I
who
didn't really
actually
watch
knows
it.
about everything?
I just kind of skipped through it, you know,
Yeah, same. I know it was fun.
like
Mm.
it
It was
was.
it was good.
I
People
don't
liked
listen
it.
to freestyle, so like especially without any music, like it just sounds really
It
weird, you
had no
know.
backing track. It was
Yeah.
just him.
I mean, sounds like it would be really. I mean, if you wrote that, I feel like anyone could do it, but maybe not. I probably couldn't do it. I take that back. All right, next on the docket. Let's see.
All right.
I'm
What's next on
scrolling
the
through
docket, Mike?
scrolling through my feed. We can talk about Blade Runner. Anyone want to talk about Blade? You guys still have any thoughts remaining after
Yeah,
watching Blade
fucking
Runner?
love Blade Runner. What a good movie.
I was kind of thinking about watching it again this
I'm
weekend.
actually gonna be going seeing it again with the fam.
Yeah, you keep telling me that, but
Oh well, I guess I won't share any more thoughts on Blade Runner then.
no, I mean like I want to watch it, but then again, I just want to get it on Blu-ray and kind of experience it after like a couple months, you know, like come in fresh again and kind of forget about it. But I also want to see it again in theaters, like for the cinematic, like the Ultra AVX D-Box Ultimate.
Dolby 7.1
Yeah.
surround sound.
We went to D-Box.
I know. Well,
Oh, no.
yeah, we got
We
the
were
poor
like-
man's
we got-
D-Box.
Yeah, we
The
got
poor
the poor
man's.
man's D-Box. We were sitting right in front of the D-Box, so we felt kind of the vibration at some point.
Yeah, honestly, it's better than the being
That was
actually
pretty
in the
cool.
D-Box.
I think that would have been better than the actual D-Box.
No, dude.
you know?
Okay, I went to Alien Covenant. I told you this. I went to Alien Covenant, and we did the D-Box. It was so annoying. It was more annoying than actually like being in the like experience like per se. You know, like when the explosion happens, your seat literally goes like you can't
Exactly.
even. It's
So
not
having
fun.
The poor man's, it's kind of just
Yeah, the
subtle.
poor
It's
man's
there.
is way better. Poor man's definitely way better. There's a row right in front of the D-Box. Get that one if you can. Less money. It's cheaper and it's a better experience.
Yeah,
Little
sure.
tip from Michael Lau.
Tips with Duolo. Duolo.
Any other
Whoa.
thoughts? Any other lingering thoughts on Blade Runner?
Lingering thoughts? No, I just thought, you know,
We kind of just
everything about
talked
it was
about
awesome.
like the theater experiences will definitely never like live up to what you will have at home.
Yeah,
So I guess
true.
we should watch. I should watch it once or twice again. You know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I got something on my docket, Mike.
All right.
Have you guys seen the new Stranger Things trailer?
Whoa, that's a good
The
one.
Stranger Things
The one
tonight.
that came out 2
Yo,
days ago.
that's actually pretty dope. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like the whole like old school 80s vibe with the just everything about that show is super cool.
That was a pretty lit trailer.
Yeah, it
One of my
was.
friends was complaining he doesn't.
You cut
You
out.
cut
What'd you
out.
say?
He said he didn't like where it's going because he thought it should be like American Horror Story.
American Horror Story? All I hear about that show is that it sucks.
He says that each season should be its own like self-contained entity.
Okay, fucking Mr. Edgy fuck. No. I don't agree with that cuz the kids are dope and that's that.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck.
I don't know. I gotta watch the trailer again to kind of give my thoughts on it. Let me just pull it up quickly. Just go through it quickly. It was pretty dope. Like I think there's this one shot where Hopper's in this like little tunnel, and the camera's kind of spinning, and that was a really cool shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Hopper's in that little tunnel thing.
Yeah, and then when they're all like at the end of the trailer where they're all like teaming up, it's like the Avengers and they're all getting ready to fight something. That was
Ugh.
pretty cool. I don't know.
Ghostbusters.
From what I've heard,
Apparently-
yeah.
You know, the chick. Apparently, in real life, she's dating Will's older brother.
Will's older brother, the kid,
Yeah, like the
Will Byers'
the-
brother.
yeah, the guy who goes, looking for him.
Oh wait, Charlie Heaton. That guy,
I
the
don't
guy
know.
that looks like the Gorillas guy that I linked
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
chat.
yeah. The guy who looks like a druggie or some shit.
He doesn't look like a
Looks a little-
druggie. He looks like
He
the
look- he
member
looks
of
a little
Gorillas.
dirt.
No, he
Looks a little
doesn't.
dirt, if you ask me.
Charlie Heaton talk here. Yeah. I really like the music in the trailer as well. It's pretty dope.
Oh, they released the soundtrack, but I don't want to. I don't want to look because
Yeah, I think
the
you should
soundtrack
probably
for the
listen to
first
that
one was,
after
oh
watching
my god,
it.
it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good.
The theme song's really good. I like the theme for Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's
The
got a
synth
nice.
synth vibes are
Yeah,
really
synth
dope.
vibes are on point. Blade Runner
80s
and
outrun, whatever they call it, is really cool.
uh,
It's in style. It's hip. It's new. It's wow. It's now. So there's that. Good docket item, Ethan.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's see. Just scrolling through my feed again. Going through some stuff. If you guys have any sort of docket items, let me know because I'm really blanking right
Destiny
now.
2!
I think only
I
that.
got a docket item. I got a docket item.
Let's
It's
hear it.
H3H3 Payday
Oh my
2
God.
DLC models.
I don't think anyone wants to hear about that.
H3H3 is more dead than the Facebook chat was at one point.
What are you talking about? H3H3 is like
H3H3
flourishing.
is peaking right now.
Yeah,
Who gives a shit about H3H3 anymore?
A lot.
a lot of people. Not
yeah, but
you're not
he's
the only
become-
person.
Do you guys still watch him?
I do. It's always on the
Really?
front page of Reddit, so I just watch whatever Reddit says is good. You know.
I remember before though when he wasn't big. You know, everyone was crazy. Like particularly our group was crazy over him, and he was making some good memes. But now he's just like some.
Obviously, he's
Now
changed,
all
right?
Now he's just like some
very
boring meta vlogger. You know.
Yeah, he's changed because he's popular now, so it's cool to hate on him. It's not like his videos are still funny. Like, I don't understand. Looking through my feed again, I accidentally pressed home, so I'm all the way at the top of my feed. Just gonna scroll down quickly. Any good news items? Should I go to Twitter Moments? Let's see. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are engaged.
Do you
Hello?
actually not have a docket?
No, I don't. This is all improv. Yo,
Oh.
dude, this is new. Look at this. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are engaged. Isn't Joe Jonas like 10 years older than her?
I don't know.
Sophie Turner, 21, accepts proposal from Joe Jonas, 28.
7 years isn't that bad. 21 is a little young. to
Yeah,
be
that's
engaged
what.
now.
Yeah. Definitely gonna get divorced, 100%. Congratulations, though. If you're
Yeah,
listening to the
honestly.
Duolo podcast, Sophie Turner.
Friend of the
Show?
podcast.
Friend of the show. Sophie
friend
Turner
of
and Joe
Duolo.
Jonas. I love DNCE, that one song.
Yeah. Do the DNCE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
Is that-
not the song. Let's see. Porn publisher offering $10 million for impeachable dirt on Trump.
Wow. Who cares?
All right, moving on.
I don't want this to be a political podcast.
All right. Let's see. There's not a lot of entertainment. Here we go. Not a lot of entertainment stuff either.
What's the upcoming? What kind of upcoming memes?
Upcoming
What's the
movies?
next-
Let
what's the
me
next
tell
movie?
you. Oh, actually, well, I was gonna say we can talk about The Foreigner, even though none of us have watched it. I wanted to
Yeah.
watch it today, but it's just been getting like okay reviews, you know, not bad, not necessarily bad, it's just okay,
Yeah,
you know.
Not good enough, you know.
I thought it was gonna be like the John Wick for Jackie Chan, but I guess not. Maybe I'll just watch it when it comes on Netflix. That's probably what I'll do.
In like 4 years.
Probably like a year, right? Year or two.
Actually, this is Netflix tier movie.
Do you think so?
Yeah, Foreigner.
The Foreigner?
I think what might lack from the movie, even though I haven't read any reviews, I just like heard the scores. Like, I think maybe there's not enough action in it. Maybe those are the only scenes in the movie, and then it's just a bunch of dialogue no one cares about. Maybe, I don't know. Another thing we can talk about. I'm trying to think of the upcoming movies and shows. I got two things. First thing, my favorite actress of all time, ya boy, ya girl,
Anja.
Daisy Ridley, in the
Oh,
upcoming
okay.
movie, Murder on the
73
Orient
questions.
Murder on the Orient Express. Has anyone watched the trailer for that?
I think I did.
Star Wars?
No. Murder. She doesn't only play Star Wars character.
Yeah, now that you got your career launched into cyberspace with Star Wars, you can take whatever movies you want.
So there's some people who just like get typecast, and fortunately for Daisy, she kind of branched out accordingly. She's pretty smart on doing that, not just taking like Star Wars similar roles, you know? Because I saw she's on set with Tom Holland doing this weird post-apocalyptic movie. Sounds interesting.
That's gonna be fucking awful.
I don't know. It might be good.
Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley are the type of apocalypse.
Well, you never know. Can't just say that. You never even seen anything out of it. Gotta be optimistic. Anyways, back to Daisy Ridley and Murder on the Orient Express. Have you guys seen the trailer or no?
I haven't.
I linked it in
I've seen like advertisement for it. Looks kind of weird.
Why though? Like, looks dope.
Let's watch it. I don't know. They just don't fucking. To me, like.
It's like a mystery.
Vibe, they really just don't fit this vibe for me. Oh, I have seen this trailer. Sorry,
yeah.
I've seen it.
It's like a mystery movie.
Alright, I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just cut this out. You can watch it as well, Ian. Give me your thoughts on it. I'll watch it as well.
I watched this a while ago, but
you gotta watch the teaser trailer though. You can't watch the 2-minute one.
Spot free.
The one with...
Oh, this is Polar Express 2, I think.
Is that Scarlett Johansson or is that Daisy Ridley?
It's Daisy. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
Because it looks like both of them.
Scarlett Johansson and Daisy Ridley do not look alike.
Okay, go to like.
That's Daisy in the red.
Okay, go to like 23 seconds, Mike.
23 seconds. Yeah, that's Daisy.
It does look. Okay,
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. I know what I've watched all the Avengers movies, so I should know what Scarlett Johansson looks like and doesn't look like her.
She has the same hair, the same orange hair.
I mean, that's about it.
God.
Oh.
I like the Imagine Dragons song in the background. Really makes the trailer that much better.
Ooh, Johnny Depp.
I saw Imagine Dragons in concert. Is this literally Clue?
Around my cabin in the middle of the night. No one would listen to me.
If there was a murder,
I didn't know they had a train version of Clue.
Then there was a murderer. The murderer
They go
is
through
with us.
and they
everyone.
say everyone's name.
Apparently the inspector or the detective is like a very well-known novel character. I don't know who he is. Not Jacques Clouseau though. Definitely not.
One of you is a suspect.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say, "My name's Jeff."
My name is Jeff.
So this is literally just Clue the movie.
Yep. If
With
you
a whole
want to
bunch of
generalize
Academy
it,
Award winners.
if you want to generalize it like that, then go ahead.
They have so many people. It's like one of those, you know, the Valentine's Day movie, like, you know those ones.
But
where
this
they just
isn't
get, like,
Valentine's Day though.
where they just fill up the poster with like as many celebrity names as possible. You know that movie?
Yes, I know.
Like
Happy
Christmas
New
Day
Year or whatever.
Yeah.
I understand. I know what you're talking about.
You know what's interesting? You know when they're going through the trailer and it shows like the salesman, the widow, blah, 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 showing all of them? It doesn't show Johnny Depp. It's the one character they don't show.
He's the gangster.
Yeah, but isn't he on the train?
Yeah. He's the
How
he's the mob boss, and they show him in the second trailer, but I feel like he's not the guy, but maybe he is the guy. Maybe everyone's in on it. That's what's so interesting about these movies. You don't know. You second guess yourself.
You never know, you know?
Any other lingering thoughts for Murder on the Orient Express?
Lingering. Oh, it's been lingering.
73 questions with Daisy Ridley.
We are not watching that video.
Michael is a conscientious objector of 73 question videos for some reason.
I still want to watch it, you know? I refuse.
I refuse.
That movie actually does look pretty cool.
Yes. Did anyone watch Kingsman?
Nope.
Nope. Kingsman 2?
Yes.
No, sorry.
I watched Kingsman 2. It was okay. That's all I have to say about that.
Michael, any lingering thoughts on Kingsman?
On what?
On Kingsman 2?
On Kingsman 2. Let me give you my
Anything
lingering
lingering?
thoughts. Let me give you my lingering thoughts. This year, Channing Tatum has starred in has been in 2 movies with Country Road in the movie. The song by John Denver. Very, very interesting. There was Logan Lucky, where it was heavily focused on with John Denver's Country Road. Country Road, take me home.
It's called Take Me Home Country Road.
Whatever, okay, doesn't matter. As long as Channing Tatum is starring in the movie and there's Country Road, you can always count on Channing Tatum. Alright, next on the docket.
Alright.
Let's see. I'm seriously running out of things to say.
Well, let me help you out there, buddy.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Give me your thoughts.
Call of Duty World War II comes out soon, early November.
Next on the docket, we have The Punisher release date. Do not know when that's coming out.
They just blanked it out.
Yep, they just...
But it's coming in 2017, right?
Yes, it's coming. It's probably coming this year.
Okay, well, it can't be 2 weeks from now because that's...
From what I've heard, it's
Stranger
because the Las Vegas shooting might have delayed the release of Punisher just because...
Yeah, Punisher is literally like...
I mean, there's a lot of killing and shooting.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Marvel Studios wanted to partner up with some weird weapons contractor at New York Comic Con, and then the Vegas shooting happened, and then they canceled it. But I don't really know why Marvel would want to partner up with a weapons contractor.
The weapons contractor has a lot of money.
Yeah, but what do they get out of it, you know? What does
It's cool.
Marvel get?
People like guns. Punisher likes guns.
I don't know. A little bit mysterious on that end. We'll never know because they canceled the event.
I just watched a video of Mark Wahlberg doing pull-ups to raise money.
You're
for
watching
cancer or
videos
something.
during our podcast?
I know nothing about the Punisher, okay? And I don't give a shit.
Kind of rude.
Oh, are we gonna get into some Transformers?
Transformers
yeah.
lore we'll save for next week when we get Garnet Barrett, friend of the show, to call in
Friend
and
of the show.
talk about Kim's Convenience, CBC's hit show Kim's Convenience, season 2 airing now,
We're already previewing future episodes.
and
as well.
Transformers lore. I think Transformers and Kim's Convenience lore will be saved for when Garnet Barrett comes on the show, which will be very, 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 very hard to get him to get on this show because he's
We
ripped
might
as
be able
fuck.
to film on a different day or...
Yeah, we should just
record
go
on
out
a different
and film a podcast. We should just film ourselves talking. We should put on our headsets outside and
Yeah.
just film, you know?
I'll
Or
bring
we
my
could get-
USB mic and laptop.
No, I'll
outside.
grab I'll go to Cheyenne's house, grab his Rock Band mic. We just
Oh yeah, and then we
hook
can
it up.
We can do Brody TV live in the mix.
Exactly. But I don't want to get beat up or bother people, so
So we can just sit outside and be weird.
yeah. On location. Oh wait, you're not even here.
Yeah, I come back for a week.
Alright, we'll film it then. My docket... Oh, I have something to say. My docket's empty. Ian, have you read any interesting books or articles lately? Because I know you're a book and article kind of guy.
I've been reading about Warren Buffett, but I mean, that's not very interesting.
Well, who are you,
to me.
Ty Lopez?
Yeah, I'm gonna be investing in some long-term stocks like McDonald's. Let's see what articles I've read recently. One on Blade Runner.
Oh, nice. What did it talk about?
It was talking about like building a world and blah blah blah, and
World
how
building.
Blade Runner is very influential on
Modern
the
cinema.
world we have today, and how like sci-fi Blade Runner is kind of a rare. Uh, it's a it's Blade Runner is often cited as one of the best, most visually inventive sci-fi films ever, with the possible exceptions of 2001: A Space Odyssey and Minority Report. No other film has created a fictional future world so detailed in its execution, so comprehensive in the scope of its vision, and so accurately predictive and influential on the design of the real world.
Interesting.
And then it just kind of goes on
I've
with that.
heard that like Blade Runner, the original movie, is like really what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiring for like modern storytelling slash cinema. But I just like never saw it, you know? Like I watched Blade Runner, but what was like super special about it? Was it just like
Well, for
the
its time, it was crazy, the world that was built.
I mean like it wasn't there Star Wars at that time?
Yeah, but Star Wars, this is another
I
thing they
guess it was
do.
more fantasy.
Star Wars is more like a fantasy
Yeah.
space opera, and they don't do that much like on the ground or
Yeah, I
like
guess
in
okay,
cities
I
or
can see
stuff
it.
like
Like
that.
Star Wars is kind of fantasy and then Blade Runner would be like grounded, more like
It's kind of modern
yeah,
and like
like
a,
a look into a prediction into the future of what it could possibly be.
yeah.
It's funny looking back at all that stuff, you know, like watching the original movie and then seeing like, yeah, 2016 it looks like this, and then like Tyrell Corporation's the giant pyramid, like, and we have flying cars and everything.
I mean, it really looks really good even now, the original Blade Runner. It still like looks
It's very
good
cool.
and
I'd say it's very interesting design choice for everything they did. Like the cars and wait, did they have flying cars in the first one? Yeah, they did.
yeah. The
Yeah.
main first sequence is flying car.
Yeah, the police car.
I thought his cop car was dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
and I guess Denis Villeneuve kind of upgraded that vision of Ridley Scott's in 2049. I really enjoyed all the kind of technology that they kind of showed, the limited amount of technology that they showed, because it wasn't really focused on like how the world looked. It was more on the characters and the story, I'd say. But like the cars were really cool, even in the new movie. I mean, like I'm just really focused on the future cars because they're so dope, you know. I hope Tesla
Yeah.
makes a flying car
Flying
like
cars
that.
are no, never gonna happen.
Yeah, they want to do it all underground.
Yeah, I heard you linked that thing a while
Yeah.
back, Ethan, with the underground thing with Elon.
Yeah, the Boring Company.
People, the main reason is he thinks people won't be too comfortable with a bunch of cars like above their heads, you know? Like what if one crashes or something? It could just fall on like 20 people.
Is that really his main reason for not wanting to,
Well, I
like
mean,
supporting?
okay, there's a few things. Flying cars are one, really, really, really loud, and probably are going to be pretty loud. And then
True.
two, they have to have some force downwards. So that's going to affect either the ground or buildings or stuff like that below them. And then they have to have places to land, and there's not always the best places. It's just significantly easy. They're probably going to take up more fuel than normal cars.
But I mean,
They're
in the
probably going to be
future, there's got to be like advancements in technology which will allow like quieter
Yeah,
engines
but that's
and
gonna
like
take a while.
yeah. Well, Ian's saying like it's not gonna ever happen. Well, in our lifetime, I would agree with that. But I mean, like in the future, it's got to happen, right? Like flying
Okay,
cars.
so I think we'll be doing other things other than flying cars. We're going to
Like
be
what?
always
What's
on the
your
ground.
predictions in the future? What are some technological
Okay,
predictions?
Elon has said that he is doing rockets from one place on Earth to another. So you can get from one place to another place on Earth within 30 minutes.
Oh,
So
that's
that
dope.
will that will cut down the time from place to place. And then once you're there, you can either use the normal level of traffic that everyone uses and take your time to get places, or you can go underground. They'll have tunnels and stuff like that underground, or rapid transit will hopefully be better. And then you can just rapid transit to a whole bunch of places. And hopefully that's how things will do. cities will build up instead of out, so that a lot of people live near the center of the city, and then obviously you have public transit to those locations, like SkyTrain or metro or subway to get to those places. And then you kind of have the quick way of getting in between places like that. It's just much better than having a bunch of people flying cars.
They kind of advanced on that thing where you're talking about like rockets, like they're learning how to land rockets with Falcon X or whatever.
Yeah.
They're getting to that point. And like it's interesting how you talk about all these points from Elon Musk talking about the speed of transportation. The future is all about efficiency and getting from one place to another very quickly.
Yeah, like I know he's recently SpaceX is one of his companies. Like they were doing a lot of rocket landing testings, and they've successfully landed rockets, like leaving one place and just landing somewhere on another.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And like his Mars thing, whatever he's doing with going to Mars, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think people wanting to abandon space travel and exploration and all that stuff is like pretty stupid. Like I don't think that's something you should just like give up.
Would you guys if Elon Musk gave you a free ticket to Mars, would you guys go but you couldn't come back?
Couldn't
Not right
come
now.
back. Yeah.
And you got
Yeah,
one
not
of the
right now.
pioneers, you aren't like one of the people who like
Like, you'd be like one of the first people.
yeah,
on
first,
it?
yeah. It'd be pretty
I still have
boring.
stuff to do here.
It'd be pretty
I
boring,
don't know
I'd
if I
say.
would. Maybe later on, yeah, but I don't know what I would do there, Like, what would I do there for, like, fucking 60 years of my life or more?
Just end it all right there, then and there. Like there's literally nothing to do. Bring a couple books maybe. Bring your
I
PSP.
need more than a couple of books.
Couple of books, PSP.
Marcus.
Thing of rope to hang yourself after you're done reading those books.
Yeah? You wouldn't be able to on Mars.
Wait,
Like,
why?
go the other direction.
I mean,
No gravity.
I'm sure they'll have some sort of gravity thing building, right? Like, if they're gonna get to Mars, they're obviously gonna.
Mars has gravity. I'm joking.
Artificial gravity
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Mars has gravity.
Yeah, but it's just really weak
No,
compared to Earth, isn't it?
it's not that much weaker.
Mars gravity.
I always thought Mars was
Are you
hot.
kidding me? Mars's gravity is a third of the Earth.
A third?
Yeah, it's almost a third. 3.7, or a little over a third. 3.7 meters per second squared.
Oh, I thought it was higher.
I thought
We're at 9.81.
Huh.
I thought Mars was hot.
Okay.
Mars is further away from the sun, so it's probably much colder.
Oh, okay.
Unless it has a lot of geothermal
Maybe I'm
heat,
thinking
I
of
don't know.
another Mars.
Maybe, actually, I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe, because I know
No.
Mars had a bunch
No,
of
Mars is
volcanoes
colder.
on it.
Mars is significantly colder.
Yeah.
It doesn't have an atmosphere really either. So that's another way people are.
It doesn't retain heat as
Yeah,
well, you know?
we're gonna do carbon or greenhouse gas emissions, and we're gonna like create an atmosphere out of that or something like that to keep all of the warmth in, so it's warmer.
Interesting.
That's like the terraform. That's a very, very basics of terraforming. I
Oh
guess.
god, terraforming. Don't trigger
We're
me.
gonna turn into Mass Effect.
Not even. Batman, or no, not Batman v Superman. Man of Steel? Where Zod wants to terraform the entire world.
I will find Kal-El.
I will find him! Classic.
I will find your son. I will find him!
That was a pretty good conversation we got into there with Blade Runner 2049.
It was?
Yeah.
Any other interesting articles we can talk about that could possibly lead into a longer podcast?
Any lingering thoughts on Blade Runner, Michael?
I think I already spoke my mind about my lingering thoughts on Blade Runner 2049. Well, I guess there you have it. Duolo podcast number 00 beta test.
Yeah, we'll see how
Any
this does. We'll adjust from
Any
there.
lingering thoughts from my guest Ethan?
Lingering thoughts. I kind of just wanted to expand on what we were talking about Blade Runner, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just joking. I don't have any lingering thoughts.
You will never see Ethan again on this podcast.
What?
Ian, your handle on Twitter.
At Ian Venegas.
And I'm Michael Lau, at I am Michael with 2 L's. See you next week.
Subscribe on YouTube. I am UAV.